Why do we lose balance more easily after 60? And how can we regain our steadiness? Dear Sharma ji, if you've recently noticed that you need to hold onto the arm of a chair while getting up or feel a moment of hesitation before stepping down from the veranda, please know, you are not alone. Many people around your age have felt the same. Even walking across a room you've known for decades can suddenly feel unsteady, as if the legs are not quite listening anymore. Most of us assume it's just part of growing older, a natural thing. But the truth is more subtle. The systems that help us stay balanced, the inner ear, the feet, and the silent connection between our brain and muscles, gradually become less active. Not because they are damaged, but simply because they haven't been used enough. The good news is we can gently reawaken them. You don't need a gym nor fancy equipment. Just a few minutes a day right at home, on the same cool tiled floor where you sit for your morning masala chai, is enough to begin. In today's video, I will guide you through 3 simple yet powerful movements. They are backed by science explained step by step and shown with real examples so you can follow along safely and easily, without any fear of falling. And if you find this video helpful, please do leave a comment tab, like, or simply type the word Shakti below. That way, I'll know you are ready to bring back your inner balance. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video with an elderly friend. You might just help them avoid a painful fall too. Let's begin this gentle journey together, shall we? Dear Ravi ji, maintaining balance is not just about having strong legs. It is more like a quiet, ongoing conversation between your muscles, your joints, your inner ear, and your brain. But once we cross the age of 60, that conversation starts to falter, just like a fading radio signal on a cold winter evening in a small village in Punjab. Have you ever felt that your legs don't respond as quickly as they used to? Perhaps you find yourself leaning slightly to one side after standing for some time. Or maybe, just as you're stepping out onto the threshold, you pause for a moment, uncertain if your foot will land where it should. These small signs might be telling you that 3 key systems inside your body have grown a bit quieter simply because they haven't been used often. First is your inner ear, which helps you sense movement every time you turn your head. Second are the tiny sensors in your knees and ankles that inform your brain of your body's exact position. And third are your eyes, those silent companions that help you orient yourself while walking through the temple courtyard or navigating a crowded morning market. When you sit too long, perhaps sipping masala chai, watching the Ramayana, or enjoying a game of carom with friends, these parts of your body don't get enough activity. And that's when your brain's reaction slows down. That's when you may find yourself slipping on the doorstep or hesitating before stepping onto the stone steps in the back courtyard. But here is the good news. All of these systems can be gently awakened again, naturally and effectively. In today's video, I will guide you through 3 short exercises. Think of each one as a gentle wake-up call for a part of your body that has been resting for too long. You won't need any equipment or personal trainer, just a quiet corner in your courtyard, a cotton mat, and a few peaceful minutes a day. And before long, you will feel the difference for yourself. Exercise 1. Heel walking reawakening. Foot memory to prevent unexpected falls. Dear Meena ji, if I told you that by simply walking a few steps each day in a slightly unusual way, you could avoid sudden stumbles and falls, you might be a little curious, isn't it? In this first exercise, all you need to do is walk forward just like you usually do. But instead of letting your entire foot touch the ground, only your heels should make contact. Your toes should lift gently towards the sky. Let your arms swing naturally by your sides, just like when you step out into the courtyard to pluck fresh bindi or walk to the local market for your morning sabzi. It may look easy at first glance, but this movement actually wakes up an important group of muscles located at the front of your lower leg, the tibialis anterior. This muscle's job is to lift your toes when you walk, so your feet don't drag or get caught on the edge of a doormat, stone step, or the threshold of your doorway. After the age of 60, this muscle tends to get a bit lazy, not because of illness, but because we simply don't move it enough. We sit longer, we slow down our routines, and the muscle weakens. That's when the risk of tripping increases, especially when you step out onto a wet veranda or walk along the uneven village paths during monsoon season. When you practice this heel walking exercise, your brain is forced to pay attention to every step. This helps restart the connection between your brain, legs, and feet. It is the brain's way of relearning coordination, a precious skill after 60. And because the movement feels a little unusual, every step you take becomes a small challenge, gently activating your nervous system to restore your sense of balance and timing. In science, this is called a motor learning loop, a natural way to bring back your body's quick reflexes in real-life situations. If you just practice this for 30 to 60 seconds a day, even walking back and forth across your veranda in the soft morning light, that is enough to help lift your feet, better walk more confidently and avoid unnecessary stumbles. I truly believe, Meena ji, that after just a few days, you'll start to feel much more steady on your feet. And who knows, you might even invite Sharma ji from next door to join you for your morning heel walk. Exercise 2. Side-to-side weight shift, gently awakening your sense of balance. Dear Vijay ji, have you ever noticed that when you turn to pick up the spice box in the kitchen or step sideways across the temple courtyard, your body sways a little, almost as if your footing is uncertain? This is not uncommon at our age, especially for those of us who have been walking in a straight and familiar line for many years. That is exactly why I would like to invite you to try this simple little movement today. Though it may seem easy at first, it helps the body gently remember how to remain steady while turning or stepping sideways, something that often leads to falls when left untrained. Imagine yourself standing on the veranda in the early morning, taking in the soothing aroma of fresh adrak chai. Your feet are spread comfortably at hip width and your arms rest loosely at your sides. There is no need to rush. Just slowly shift your weight from your left foot to your right and then gently return to the center. You don't need to lift your feet. Simply allow one side of the body to carry the weight while the other rests for a moment, then switch. The movement should feel like the soft sway of a diya flame on the home altar, steady, peaceful, never hurried. As you do this, your body will begin to fine-tune all the small adjustments it makes without you even realizing at the ankles, the knees, the hips. The muscles along your sides, those quiet stabilizers that help keep you upright, begin to reawaken after years of being left idle from walking in straight lines or sitting for long hours. Modern life no longer challenges us to move sideways. We sit watching the news or a curtain for hours, and all our paths are flat and straight. But real-life stumbles often happen during sudden shifts, like when you twist to reach a sabzi basket or step aside quickly to avoid a child running through the courtyard. This exercise is like a quiet lesson in awareness, reminding your body how to stand tall from heel to head. As your weight shifts from side to side, your brain gets the signal, I am standing, I am breathing, I am connected to the ground. This is what people call grounded awareness, a calm sense of being present, rooted in your body and the moment. And don't forget, your breathing plays an important role too. Never hold your breath or tighten your muscles. Just breathe evenly, deeply, and naturally. When breath and movement flow together, your nervous system becomes more calm, alert, and flexible. Just 60 seconds a day, perhaps, right after sipping warm water with a slice of nimbu, is enough to wake up the body's inner sensors that may have gone quiet. And the wonderful part is, once your body remembers how to shift safely, the anxiety that often comes with turning or stepping sideways begins to melt away, just like the early morning mist over Shimla's hills. Exercise 3. Head turns while standing on one leg, awakening your inner ear and reflexes. Dear Anjali ji, we've now arrived at the final exercise, and it is perhaps the most advanced, yet also the most engaging. Think of it as a gentle challenge designed for your inner ear, your eyes, and the graceful coordination between your mind and your body. Picture yourself standing in the quiet corner of your room, right next to the red brick wall where your Panchang calendar always hangs. You are standing on one leg with the other foot gently resting against the wall, not leaning, not pressing, just lightly, touching as a reminder for your mind. Your arms are relaxed by your sides, palms turned inward. Then slowly and calmly, you begin to turn your head to the left and then to the right. No rush, no sudden jerks. Your shoulders remain still as they do when you sit in bhajan and close your eyes to follow the rhythmic beats of the tabla. It may seem simple, but this movement reawakens the deep balance system inside your inner ear, the very part that helps you avoid dizziness when you turn your head or stay oriented when someone calls out to you from behind. After the age of 60, this system often goes quiet, not because it is damaged, but because we rarely turn our heads anymore and almost never while standing on one leg. Yet in everyday life, such movements happen often. You turn to see your grandchild running across the courtyard. You glance outside when you hear the horn of a scooter. You look down into the bindi basket to check if the vegetables are washed properly. And if your body isn't prepared, even these small, sudden turns can throw you off balance or worse, lead to a fall. This exercise trains both the inner ear for motion awareness and the body's internal sensors that keep you steady on one foot. To do it well, your head should move gently without haste. Keep your standing knee slightly bent, not locked, so that it stays flexible and can adjust naturally with every movement. The foot touching the wall is not for support, but to give your brain a reference point to sense your posture without needing to lean. Each time you turn your head, your body may feel like it wants to follow, but staying firm, not letting your body drift, is where the real training happens. This is what builds your inner control. Try holding this for 20 to 30 seconds on each side. Begin with your eyes open to feel steady. Only close them once you are completely stable, like standing in the middle of your courtyard just before the sun rises. Even this single exercise can bring remarkable benefits. Not only will your balance improve, but your whole body reflexes will become sharper. So the next time something unexpected happens, a child darts past or something falls behind you, you'll find yourself calmly holding steady. Just like an old mango tree whose roots remain firm even as the monsoon winds pass through. A heartfelt message in your journey ahead. Dear Sureshji, we have now completed 3 simple but truly meaningful exercises together, like 3 humble pieces that quietly help restore the steadiness in every step you take. The first exercise, walking on your heels, acts like a gentle nudge to awaken the legs that have carried you through so many festive yatras, helping them regain the strength and confidence to lift and move freely once more. The second side-to-side weight shifting helps you reconnect with your own balance, just like when you calmly reach for your masala daba without leaning or wobbling. And finally, the head turning while standing on one leg, though it may seem small, can rekindle those fast reflexes that haven't been called upon in years. It helps your inner ear, your eyes, and your entire body move in harmony, like the rhythmic beats of a dholak during Navratri. Each movement holds its own power. But when combined, they create a complete method, strengthening the body, reactivating the sensory awareness of your position, and most importantly, sharpening your neuromuscular coordination. Just 5 to 6 minutes a day, like sipping your morning cup of tulsi chai, is enough to help your body begin to walk more steadily again. And you know, Sureshji, the most important thing isn't how well you perform. It's that you keep showing up gently, regularly, with a spirit of patience. Even after the age of 60, the human body can adapt, relearn, and recover. All it needs is your belief and your willingness to begin. So what's your next step? If one of today's exercises felt just right, begin with that one tomorrow morning. If you're feeling ready, try all 3, take your time, but do it daily, just like how you water your sacred tulsi plant each day in your courtyard. And if you're truly ready to commit to your well-being, please leave a comment below with the words, "I am restarting my balance journey." Even that one simple sentence becomes a quiet promise to yourself that you are reclaiming the strength and stability of your life. Feel free to share this video with a friend, a neighbor, or someone in your satsang group, because someone around you may also be struggling silently with balance but hasn't yet found the words to say it. And don't forget to tap the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon, because in the next video, I'll walk you through a complete daily routine, including a special version for those experiencing knee or foot pain. For now, if you found today's video meaningful, please type the number 1 in the comments so I know you're with me and ready to continue this journey. May your heart remain steady and your body grounded, and always remember, you haven't ended. You've only just begun again.